Yeah, they probably will. I mean, even though it's TikTok, but still, they probably mess with it. Musical rights. All right, wholeness. Good evening. Doing this for visibility purposes because of algorithms and shit. My posts don't get a lot of reach, and I am in the middle of running a manifestation event. It is called the Healing Flow Manifestation Event. You can go down any of my pages and you'll find something on it sooner or later. If you got any questions and you don't find it, hit me in the inbox. It's $3 per entry, unlimited entry. These things are beautiful events. If you have not joined one, come on and get in. $3 per entry. On January 1st, somebody will take back the bulk of the energy that's been invested. But that's not why I'm here tonight. I'm here to do a numerological assessment for tomorrow. So earlier I put up a post, probably got banned on TikTok, Heals Numerology, where I do what I call integrated dissection, and I break down all of the variations of codes that I find in numbers. I have my own number system. This is not anybody else's stuff. It's the stuff that I've worked with and had assistance on over the years. So for tomorrow, which is 12/15/2023, it directly says that there's 12, the hangman, which is the ritual. The hangman is the system of discipline that we exist in. We exist in a system of 12. 12 hours on the clock, 12 disciples for your path of mastery, no matter whether you're talking about Jesus, Mithras, or Horus, or Heru, whatever name you use. That number 12 is a pivot point. Go to a hotel, it stops at the 12th floor, and then skips 13. So it tells you there's a break in numerology when you get to the number 12. So 12/15/23 basically says the ritual, and then the devil, which is your hang-ups. If you know anything about the devil card, which is the 15 card, it's all about what you're bound in, your bindings. So there's the ritual, the devil, and then 2023 should have been all about me. And hi, there's 17 days left in this year, and some of y'all still ain't figured out who you are. Take it how you want it. You can say, oh, he full of shit and he always picking on somebody. I'm not picking on you. I'm a realist. I am a Hyoka. I am a fucking mirror. I just tell you how I see shit. How you take it is on you. A lot of y'all still ain't figured out who you are. A lot of y'all figured out that who you thought you were was really not who you are. It's just what you've been going through. And for you, I would like to pat you on the back. If you realize that a lot of the things that you've been giving your time and attention really wasn't about you, it was about the traumas, or it's about the ideology that somebody forced you into, or that you were trying to force yourself into, and you started to understand it was time to disengage. That's it. See, already, like I said, they're already filtering my comments for the experience of the community. Whatever, TikTok. So I'll go off of what I wrote on my format from earlier. 12/15/23. The ritual, the devil, and the me. Remember I was telling you 2023 is supposed to be all about self-awareness. But the me that a lot of y'all are is not the me that you want to be or the me that you should be. So I said it sounds like kind of like a bad movie. And then I used a reference to this movie I grew up with, The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. Some of y'all need some Turkish delights. So, sometimes if you are caught up in a ritual of trying to use the same things that really are your vices, yeah, same. If you're trying to use the shit that really are your vices as what's going to help you find a safe spot in your identity, you understand that? That's like understanding that drugs are bad, but I'm going to use drugs to feel good. That might hurt some of y'all, because some of y'all are addicts. And I'm not classifying anything like weed and stuff like that, weed and shrooms. I'm not calling them drugs. But I will say, as a smart enough person, especially as somebody who deals with herbs, I am smart enough to tell you that some of y'all use nature plants like fucking drugs. Some of y'all wake and bake, and you don't know half the shit that you waking or baking. They're either synthesized or overpotentized, meaning that they've been altered in their chemical composition to make them produce a stronger psychedelic effect. No longer natural, in other words. Some of y'all probably don't understand that. You can still have a natural plant, but you've tampered with its chemical compositions and constituents to make the shit unnatural. But I digress. So you're abusing a lot of shit in your system and you don't understand it, but that's what's making you feel good about yourself. You have to be mindful of that. The ritual you go through every day. And remember, for years I told you the ritual really is whatever you wake up and do in succession. A ritual is something that you do in repetitive fashion. You brush your teeth every day. It's a ritual. You wash your ass every time you take a shit, hopefully. That should be a ritual. You understand that? You get up and you eat every day. You get up and you go to work. You do whatever every day. That becomes your ritual. Now, however, when you're dealing in societal programming, whoever sets the parameters for the rituals and tell you what is best for you to do and what you got to do and what you should do, that's your master. That's your master. Whoever sets the rules gets. Your live may contain things not suitable for younger audience and has been age restricted. You see what I'm saying? Age restricted. I just got an age restriction on this live because I'm talking about stuff that might help a younger mind stop falling prey to some of the shit that the older minds can't let go of. But again, the ritual. The ritual is whoever gets to tell you what to do and you fall into compliance, that's your master. So before I go down the list, we'll start right there. 12/15/2023, which is tomorrow. The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. Only sometimes the lion, Lion, is really the Lying. The lying. The people who keep lying to themselves, who can't let go of a ritual, will become their own devil. Oops. And then they'll think that's who they are. 2020 showed y'all that. A few years before that, you should have learned that, but 2020 really showed some of y'all that who you thought you were. Ooh. Put a pandemic in front of you and you'll fall apart. Unfortunately, I've been telling you all year long, 2024 is 2022. Remember, a lot of us tried to tell you 2022 was 2020, take two. 2024 is 2020, take two again. Why? Because we're caught in a cyclic loop of not letting go of the ritual. You suckers keep thinking that you're going through manifestation fields and points of ascensions, and the Anunnaki and Nibiru is coming, and the Pleiadians has now granted us free access to the soul because now the indigo children are going to blah, 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 blah. Always some fantastic story of how somebody else going to help you do what you won't do for yourself. And that's us collectively. What we will not do for ourselves, you will fantasize and theorize and mysticize how it's coming for you. You become your own devil because you're looking for a God to save you. Let me stop before they ban my live. So, the ritual, the devil, and me. 12, 15, and 23. What's the 12? What's the ritual? Holy shit. The ritual is, it's the 8. The ritual is the shit that's got you becoming the victim. The ritual is, now getting into my cards, that's Orisha Ogun. The symbol for technology, the symbol for stubbornness, the symbol for a supreme warrior. And that's a snake, knowledge. The warrior who cannot stand on the knowledge. The warrior who cannot put its knee on the neck of the knowledge and tell that motherfucker to shut up sometimes. You know what? What I know ain't what I need to know. You know what? Sometimes this shit that I got taught is the same shit that is enslaving me. See how that was in reverse? You become a victim to what you think you know if you have not learned to get ready to cut some of that shit off. That's the ritual. The ritual is keep you struggling so much, 8, the number of struggle, that you'll keep falling prey to whatever we teach you. Remember I told you that earlier? Whoever sets the ritual, that's your master. Whoever gets to tell you what is considered struggle in this realm. Saw something earlier, not to go too far off sidetrack, but it said our parents, which really your parents, because they were talking about my generation. Actually, they were talking about my parents. They said the parents in the 70s that made $30,000 that was basically living, that is now, you would need to have the equivalent of something like $215,000 in today's market to be equal to that $30,000 from the 70s. And you motherfuckers think we ascending. Oh, we ascending, all right. Right into fucking further hell. Well, but I'm sorry. That's the ritual. The ritual is teaching you how to love your enslavement. Because if you don't feel like you're a victim, you'll feel like you got free will. Sorry. 15, you your own devil because you don't understand the shit that you bound to. Remember at 15, 1 plus 5 is 6. 6 is your foundations. But in my number system, 6 represents your traumas. It's the ideology of everything you keep attaching your energy to. So if I'm a victim, what's victimizing me? The shit that I keep falling victim to. My traumas. My 15, my devil is my traumas. Because if I let my trauma speak for me, or if I let my trauma stop me from speaking, holy shit, they're my master too. God damn, you don't know which plantation you work for. Holy shit, you don't know which plantation you work for. This is the journey card. You the chariot. But are you the horse or are you the cart? Or are you both? Because you forever moving, forever growing, forever going, and you have no chance at stillness. Why? Because holy shit, 2023, 2 plus 2 plus 3 is 7. You don't know who you are. All you know is your 15, the shit that you bound to. So the 12, the ritual said, you a victim. The 15, the devil said, just keep on growing. Keep on ascending. Keep on ascending. 2023. Keep on ascending into everything that's got you moving, and that'll tell you who you are. Some of y'all aren't any smarter than the words that y'all use. And again, you can take offense at me, but think about it. We all sit there and say, when you get into the public school system, they take your bubble and make it into a square. Why? By teaching you what they want you to know. And then trying to tell you what you got to know to get to another level that you did not know. But yet the level that you're trying to get to that you did not know is being taught to you by the same people who won't teach it to you the right way. They'll just give you bits and pieces and tell you how you might go find it. But that might be a little bit too extreme for some of y'all because you can't think that realistically. So you out here in this field of figuring out who you are amidst a bunch of information left by the same people who hide your identity. Because they need you to identify, grow with what they need you to struggle with. Because as long as you're too busy struggling with what they got for you to grow into, you're the proper fruit. You're the proper fruit for the system that sustains them. But heaven forbid, they let you learn self-sustainability for yourself. Because then you might really realize who the hell you are. That'll confuse some of you, but somebody will get it. You'll realize that if I'm a victim to the same shit I keep on growing through, the answer to getting out of victimology might be to sit my punk ass down and be still. Not keep going further in it because joy cometh in the morning. Or you gotta struggle. Struggle mentality, scarcity consciousness. One of the biggest tricks of this realm, but one of the most easiest deceptive. You gotta struggle in order to build. Who taught you that? Your master. 2023 supposed to show you stop being the vessel and the vehicle for all this shit that's already got you in victimology. But here we are. Holy shit. Here we are in a system of abuse. Why? 5. You cannot sit your punk ass down and be still. 5 is the Hierophant. The Hierophant is that motherfucker that know everything. Holy shit. We'll use the example of the Vatican. The Vatican, the apostolic system that has knowledge of everything you need to know. But only it's in reverse. We know what you need to know, but we ain't gonna tell you. I think I just got through saying that. We know what you need to know to set yourself free, but we're not gonna tell you. We'll vault it away. Or we'll give you false doctrine on how you possibly can get to it, but holy shit, it's a rabbit hole. If we've already laced it with enough poop that as long as you see something worth eating, you won't know when to get out of the system of knowledge. You've already become a victim to the journey. Oops. You become a victim to the journey as long as you think that motherfucker is going to teach you. But holy shit, what did it do? Just showed you abuse. Just showed you abuse because 5, you didn't know how to sit down and be still and say, wait a minute. Everything in front of me is a representation of everything I'm trying to leave. So why am I going to keep on ascending through it? Because that's the only way that everybody else that never got out of here done it. Whew. Line 2, 5551. If you look at the coding from 12/15/2023, you can produce a 555, which I tell you in my number systems what's called trickster codes. When you're dealing with triplicities, they're called trickster codes. They're not angel numbers. You can do that all day long. Again, you can keep using the fluffy side of everything that's got you set up as what's going to set you free. You become your own victim. So 555 in my number system basically says trapped in movement. What did I just get through telling you? The whole problem is you don't know how to sit down and be still and disengage from what you think you know. So still using the same shit that you think you know as what's going to allow you to be released from knowledge means you have zero awareness. What's up, Ray? So 5551 basically says I'm trapped in movement. And what's one? One is alchemy, to be honest with you. But one on the lighter side of numerology in my system is basically your potential. And that's really all alchemy is, the potential to produce a change. The wise wizard or witch would understand that not everything needs to be changed. Some of you younger practitioners, and I'm not talking about age, I'm talking about mentality. Some of you younger practitioners would do well to learn that. Not everything that you can change requires or desires or deserves your energy. Please say that again for me. Let it fucking be. Because the minute you try and make it become something else, you just nutted on yourself. You just nutted on yourself by giving it your energy. And now, holy shit, it's your master. A lot of y'all learned that. You know what? Fuck that. They keep talking shit about me. I'm going to cast a spell on them. Motherfucker ain't said shit about you, but you just misdirected your energy into their energetic field where, holy shit, heaven forbid, they got a set of fucking ancestors like me that waiting on some shit like that ain't got nothing but, oh God, cuz, nothing but time today. You tossing at my niece? And she ain't done shit to you? Oh, I'm going to go have a talk with your people. And now you wonder why ain't nothing working out in your life. Because you misdirected your energy because you didn't work on you and you want to do work on somebody else. You'll learn the hard way. 555, you should have sat your punk ass down and been still. But no, you used that potential to make a change, and the only thing that got changed was you. Because you tossed errant and undeserving energy at somebody else, and holy shit, it hit a wall called negation. A natural firewall of fucking protection. Ain't no spell work needed. You are the fucking spell. And you trying to put a spell on somebody that is a spell means that you should have learned a different alphabet. Oops, 551. Trapped in motion is simply potential. A bunch of shoulda, coulda, woulda. What you wanted to do, but could not get done. And that's really the majority of people. You think about what you want to do, but you can't get it done because you have not learned proper energetic investment, because you're using the same systems of damn limitation as what's going to give you a new unlimited format of thinking. I know my trines, I know my transits, I know my placements, and I know that Mercury is in retro, and I know Jupiter won't come out of retro, and I know it's a full moon coming on, and I know it's this turn of the wheel. I know everything around this containment field that we exist in, and I'm going to use all forms of the containment field as what's going to set me free. $555. My thoughts that won't allow me to keep still is the only thing that's moving me. And holy shit, they got my 5 mind, 5 body, 5 soul. Mind, body, soul. When you're dealing with triplicity of numbers, it's really an effect on your mind, body, and soul. Your tangible meat suit in this damn existence. Your mind, body, soul encompasses any 3-digit number. So 555 says, holy shit, I'm trapped in motion because I can't find any form of stillness, and so therefore 5 is the ruler. 5 represents manipulation, 5 represents manifestation, 5 represents amplification, 5 is supposed to represent your opportunity at stillness. But stillness is the last thing that you want to find in this realm, because you've been taught not to keep still because you lose validity. And it's really a truth. Hi, as a trickster, I see through a lot of this shit. It's not a lie. You do lose validity when you be still. But why would you want to be valid in a system of chaos when you can sit still and now find your order, your own sense of order? But I'm just saying. So 555, trapped in motion. Why? Because all I see is 1. The potential to do what? The potential to alchemize the situation. But wait a minute, sir, ma'am. What are you changing? The situation. Whose situation was it? I don't know, but it's directed at me. But the fact that it was directed at you, but is not you, should have already been enough of a clue that it don't need your energy. And you're supposed to be smart enough to stay out of it. Nah, fuck that. I'm just going to go ahead and change it just in case it gets stronger. Two things. It could potentially get stronger, but the bigger question is, why are you still sitting there? That's like staying right next to a house that's on fire and wondering when it's going to get onto you and burn you. No, the house is on fire. That awareness should have been enough, and everything I need to know to now make a better decision about me. A lot of y'all can't do that. 555, trapped in motion, don't have any ideology of the stillness in your mind, and every fucking thing moves you. 555, everything moves you. Holy shit, it's pulling you apart. Pulling you apart. Just timeless. Timeless as shit. Timeless in the sense to where the flow is everywhere and into all things at once. Where's your stillness there? If everything going on around you has a piece of you, what do you have for yourself? If everything around you is a potential source of movement around you, where's your stillness? It's in your one. I'll answer for you. It's in your potential to choose what you're going to alchemize. If everything around me is moving me, am I going to change it, or am I going to realize, holy shit, I need to make some changes within me? If everything around me is irking me and pulling on me, do I move all of them, or do I find out what's going on within me? Accountability and responsibility through self-assessment. Holy shit, 2023, self-awareness. Do I become aware of why I can't sit still and I'm letting everything pull me apart? And now I need spiritual maintenance and abstinence and isolation. Because I can't do this, y'all. No accountability. My 555 has already shown me. It's shown you what? You see a 31, I see a 13. Hi, I'm your reflection. The reflection of 31 is 13. What's 13? Death. What's 13? Death. What's death? Transmutation. What's transmutation? Alchemy. Everything pulling me apart because I'm letting everything around me alchemize me. But I'm the alchemist. You ain't no fucking alchemist. You a spell. You ain't the alchemist. You are the results of alchemy. You won't sit down and be still, so you're forever in perpetual change. Without realizing what change is. Oops, one, potential. That's what you're supposed to be realizing, that holy shit, I'm the magician. But the magician is an illusionist, and the illusionist ain't real. God damn, you mean I'm fake? Yes, motherfucker. 2023 should have shown you. You fake as fuck. Because all you did was figure out the shit that's burning you. Which is really what you should have been doing, 2023. 23 should have been showing you the shit that's burning you. And in seeing all the shit that's burning me, that should have been the chance for me to set myself free. Not, my mama ain't working with me, my daddy ain't working with me, my kids don't listen, my husband don't listen, my wife don't listen, my job don't listen. You know what? They don't listen because they're not a proper reflection of me. And if I can't see a proper reflection in what I'm looking at, good luck learning what this ancient motherfucker keep trying to tell you, reciprocity. See, the reflection of something is you see it as you see yourself. The reciprocal flow of something is I don't need to see it to understand it because it is me. It flows the same way I flow. All the rest of these denominational visualizations and shit, those are just reductions in energy. But you don't understand that 2 and that 3, what I keep on thinking to, what I keep on connecting to, basically, 2 is connection, your system of knowledge, will only be 3. 3 is your thought, your point of creation. I keep connecting to what's getting created. But if I keep connecting to what's getting created and the only thing it's doing is making me angry, stop creating. If I connect to what gets created and it only burns me, who burnt me? Holy shit. That devil. The one who keeps binding, holy shit, connecting The one that keeps binding its energy into what it keeps thinking, but yet what it keep on thinking is only systematically pulling it apart. Motherfucker, when you gonna hold you together? That's a real question. At what point do you hold yourself together? After you get rid of everybody else that won't let me put myself together, says the majority of you. Irresponsible. Irresponsible but highly responsive. Somebody always doing something to you. Hi. Everybody you meet is a reflection of you in your healing or your sickness. If everybody is doing something to you to make you sick, you need to heal your fucking self. Moving on to the next one. 1177. Justified delusions. 77. The master spiritualist. The most delusional motherfucker there is, because that 7, self-awareness, is on both sides of the fucking picture. I'm aware of this, but I'm aware of that. But which one of them is you? Both. Which one is you? All of the above, motherfucker, says some of you. Proudly invested in that same shit I just got through telling you. Proudly invested in that shit that's got you pulled apart because you like the way that fire make you feel on the inside. You understand that? If you pull yourself apart, you now reduce your ability to have wholeness, which means it's going to take more energy to hold you together since you dispersed yourself, because now you got to heat that branch and that branch and that branch and that branch and that branch. You need more fire. You need more fire to feel whole, because holy shit, you filled, F-I-L-L-E-D, with holes, H-O-L-E-S's. But when you reduce your energetic signature out here, and you learn to sit your punk ass down and be still, and you detach from all them fucking holes, and then learn non-attachment, because detachment is some bullshit. But you got to start somewhere. But once you finally get to the process of learning of non-attachment, there was no need for me to attach in the first place, then there is less energetic output, and there are less connections out here, which means less connections with others means a greater sense of connection within myself. Now, if I'm still on fire, once I'm only connected to myself, holy shit, who's the only person there? Me. Now, guess what I got to do? Real work. Not this bullshit shadow work that y'all don't know how to fucking do. You have to do real work on yourself and realize that my shadows can't get nowhere if I quit giving my fucking light. And if I don't understand the value of my light, I'll never understand my value as the source of the light. So I guess I need to start doing some source work. Because can't nothing burn me if I don't give it my fucking light. That don't mean shit ain't gonna try. Let's not be stupid. But can't shit burn me if I don't give it my light. Fuck Maxine Waters. I ain't calling back my time. I'm just not giving that motherfucker. Time. Write it down, children. T-I-M-E. This is my energy. This is my energy. You can't burn me unless I sign a fucking contract with you called alchemy. If I invest my energy, time, into an experience with you, a propagated thought that has unlimited potentials and possibilities and probabilities. That's all a thought is. That's all an experience is. It's a field of probabilities and possibilities. If I create an experience by introducing my time into an energetic contract with somebody else, the only thing burning me is me, and the only thing that pulled me apart was my choices. What I get from the exchange that I allow and authorize from creating experience, that's on me. If I go out here and I vote for somebody to rule over me and they don't do their job, and I sit back and watch them not do their job and then only complain about it while they continue not to do their job, and everything they do is affecting me, but they're not doing the job I hired them to do, but I'm not going to do my job to get rid of the motherfucker that I hired to do a job. Everything they do to you, you already authorize it. Oops, moving on. 1177. Justified delusions. 11. The illusion of separation. 11. Justice. I justify my shit. So if you justify having a delusional sense of letting somebody become your master because you want to be a willing slave, you get every fucking struggle to come with it. You get every struggle to come with it. Why 11? Because you already justified it. Remember I used the example, if you're running a business at the end of the year, you justify what you're going to keep on your shelves, who you going to keep in your life. Holy shit. 12/21, the winter solstice, the day of justice. The reflection point. 12, the ritual, should show you 21, the world. Your ritual better justify your world. Anything that I plan on keeping in my world on 12/21 has to be justified. 11, on 12/21, which 12/15 tomorrow is going to be a demonization point that can kind of clarify what 12/21 should be. The 11 component, holy shit, I just got through telling you, the world. The 11 component should show me, only should be showing me the shit I should be rejoicing in. If I'm going to have some justified delusions out here, they better make me happy. See, for years I've been talking about source theory, at least since 2018. So people were like, that's delusional. You can't just disavow your signs. You can't just go into non-attachment. You can't just pull your energy out of everything. Watch me, motherfucker. I do it every day. And life is fucking good. So I'm out here rejoicing because I made a choice between becoming a phoenix or being a version of the goddess. Non-gender specific, but all energetic implications intended. The goddess, the point of creation. Nothing comes into this dimension unless it goes through the dimensional door. Holy shit, hi. Dimensional door. Not a pussy though. Oops. So I learned to choose between the phoenix energy, the shit that keep on burning me, to keep on pulling me apart, but I'm going to keep on using that same fire of what killed me as what's going to show me how to live. Stupid. Call you that to your face. Stupid. You're going to keep using the rusty knife to try and saw off your own hand. Whatever. You keep on rejoicing in what you keep allowing your world to be, then that's going to be your justification. 77, stupid delusions. The master spiritualist, the master illusionist. You don't know how to disengage from everything that has already told you, I'm going to pull you apart, because you think everything that is already designed to pull you apart, once you master it, I can use it to hold me together. See, on page 677 right here, they told me I'm going to go through some dark nights of the soul, but once I get through the dark night of the soul, then I'm going to have the sense of mastery to unwrite the other 666 pages of shit that I went through. Even though there's 1,298 more pages to follow. But it make you feel good. You want to know why it make you feel good? Because it's a reflection of your phoenix energy. You like being on fire. You're delusional. You like to be on fire. You like to go through something so that when you get to the end of something and you get a momentary station of peace, I accomplished. Now let me get up and do some more. Remember I told you, stillness is your motherfucking enemy. You don't know how to keep still. You just know how to keep on moving and deal with the pain. See, I'll be a phoenix, but each time it hurt less. Pain freak. Spiritual BDSM. 77, delusional. Delusional as hell. Delusional as hell because the only thing you connected to is your fear. The ideology of not stopping and putting yourself out of fire before you continue your journey means that you don't have enough faith in saving yourself. That just means I'm in danger and I just need to get to somebody that's going to save me. You understand that? Root chakra function, fight or flight. This is flight in full play. Remember, if we're dealing with tarot, 2, the high priestess. Look what she's doing. Swimming in the water with the sharks. You connected to the same shit that's killing you. Holy shit, what am I connected to? Fear. What do you mean connected to fear? Because the systems of knowledge that I have been taught are only taught to me to help make sense of where I'm at, but not to teach me how I got here. Shh, shut up. What you think you know is a system of ideology to make you learn definition within the container, but ain't none of that shit taught you how the fuck you got put in the box. Because the minute it teaches you how you got put in the box, everything within the box is already negated. See, I fell into the box, and there was some Pampers, some Huggies, and some Loves, and one box of shitty wipes over there. Wait a minute. Why am I in this box with some fucking Pampers and some shitty wipes? Who put me in here? I won't write one. I wrote one early. I wrote one back in 2016. It was a rush job, but I won't write another book. People don't listen. I refuse to waste my motherfucking delicious time. This is all the free you get out of me. I'm not writing any more books. I'm not writing any more dissertations. I'm not teaching any more classes. Motherfuckers love their pain. And I accept that. Remember, one thing I say is everybody's a reflection of you and your healing and your sickness. I recognize a lot of people as a reflection of the sickness in me because they don't want to disengage from them parts of them that don't want to heal. That me trying to assist them in their healing is only a reflection of the sickness still left within me. So I do this for reflection work. For free. You understand? So right here in that 1177, you have only rejoiced in your fear. I'll go one further than that, love light. Don't just accept the things that I cannot change. Understand why they even get your energy. See, I can accept if I'm in a room full of fear freaks and all they doing is running around panicking and shit. I can accept the fact that that's their mindset, but I have to become realistic about, are they going to eventually infect me? And I don't mean make me think like them, but I mean stir up so much trauma in me that I now have to knock their asses out. You understand that? It's like being in a field of sickness, and just because you now have honored a different level of healing, thinking that you're going to gain permanent immunity. It's about energetic responsibility of understanding that you can't help people who don't want to help themselves. So I don't want to accept that I can't change them. I just need to understand that I can't let them change me. I have a saying, awareness of me will keep me from the necessity of even need to know you. You know, people talk about trust. Awareness of me keeps me from even having to trust you. I don't need to trust you, and I don't need to know you. You're a choice. But guess whose choice it is? That motherfucker that owns TIME. Me. This is my energy. You have to you have to show me why it's worth me knowing you. And people look at that as a sense of arrogance. It's just good energetic responsibility. Because it'll also teach you, thinking in that format of I'm going to be selective of who I give my time, it teaches you your traumas. Because if ain't nobody worth your time, if ain't nobody worth your time all around you, then there's still some fear mind within you. You understand? Don't master nothing. That's my perspective. That's my existence. That's my experience. Do not master anything. Mastery already comes with the connotation of enslavement. To master something means you have to subjugate it. Even knowledge. In order to master knowledge, you have to dominate it. I'm just aware. I ain't mastering shit. I am rule number one. I don't know nothing. I'm aware of everything though. Don't control, don't master. Both of those are struggle words. Both of those, again, like I was saying at the beginning, victim's mindset. Victim's mindset in this current realm teaches you wording, ideology, and systems of thinking that will always support the system. This system is built off of finite, organized chaos. This is a system of structure. The structure has already dominated what's inside of the container. So the things inside of the container, us, will seek to use those same ideologies, dominance, colonization, control, mastery, all that shit like that. You want to use those same energetic structures that have diminished you as what's going to ascend you. It will only ascend you into the limitations of the container where you are. It's better to sit still and understand the value of all these systems they keep trying to teach you, and understand whether they're a reflection of you and your healing or you and your sickness. If they're a reflection of you and your healing, then use them until you realize they're using you. If they're a reflection of you and your sickness, don't use them, because you're only going to take in more tainted and false and fake and damaging ass concepts. And I think we see that in a lot of people. 2023, if you paid attention, you've seen that in a lot of people this year, to where all of them that purportedly being beings of knowledge, oh, they were beings of knowledge, all right, but the motherfuckers ain't had zero awareness. That's why you watch mental people have mental episodes this year. And that's not trying to be funny, but I told you motherfuckers since 2021, 2023 is going to kick a lot of you motherfuckers' asses. A lot of y'all was going to turn in your athame, your swords, your cards, and all this other shit. And you was running back to what you ran from. And I'd be goddamn if it ain't happened. But let your life tell your tale. Let's move on to the next one. 88. Holy shit. My favorite number. A lot of y'all 1177 had justified delusions because your 88s was running the show. Same thing I just said at the end was a lot of people ran back to what they was running from. What they were running from was already a core trauma, and they ran trying to find release from the trauma, and all they met was more trauma because they didn't face the trauma within themselves. That produces an 88 function. You will gatekeep your own pain, and now you become your own source of traumatic memory. Because you just want to find something better than what you thought you was going to find, but you couldn't find at all, so I just needed to find something different. When the whole answer was, find you. How many of y'all do you know will honestly, how many people do you know in your circle or in your observance field? Because it don't have to be your circle. How many people have you observed where they don't have any identity, they just have the identity of what they think they know? I'm a master astrologist, no identity. I'm a master numerologist, no identity. I'm a master oracle and psychic and channel, no fucking identity. I'm a master Christian, no identity. I'm a master Muslim, no identity. I'm a master atheist, no identity. I am a Satanist, hail Satan, no fucking identity. All you are is a bunch of knowledge of what you tried to learn, because holy shit, you ran from the identity that was not identifying with you, so you just needed something better. Mastery. I need to master what was mastering me by creating something else that I can master. But I'm still a slave. Still enslaved to your traumas, your 88s, because you ain't ready to be free. You ain't ready to sit that punk ass down and be still and face them 8s. See, them 8 says, holy shit, you're already a victim. Don't keep connecting to these struggles. Sit back and find out how you can hit non-attachment. Them struggles were real. In your mental concept of existence, those struggles was real. You went through that. But the key word was you went. For some of y'all that ain't too smart, that's a past tense verb. I went through something, which means I've already made it to the other side. So if I made it to the other side, did I not win? That'll be conditional for some of you, because you will attach and gravitate more towards your pain than your peace, so you will validate your pain. Yeah, I made it through, but it was hard, and I keep waking up every night at 333 because I ain't learned to live yet. But wait a minute, are you alive? Yeah. Then live. I can't. Why? Victim's mindset. So since that becomes my victim's mindset, and the only thing my mind is set on is being a victim, so that I can learn to stop being a victim by being a victim to what I've already passed, I have no chance at being the present, the gift. Which means that me, in my resignation and designation of conquering the past, which is where the trauma was at, that's going to be what has to be my future. You skip your now. You skip your now. All you have is traumatic memories, and you just trying to get ahead of them because I'm tired of working for them, but I ain't ready to work for me. So let me leave organized religion and get into ATRs and Wiccan and paganism. Leave animism alone. You motherfuckers don't understand it. Stay out of my house. I'll say that shit with fucking real shit. Stay the fuck out of animism. Most of y'all don't understand it. So you go find all these glorified images of what you want to ascribe to because you need something to believe in that you think gonna believe in you enough to allow you to believe in yourself. You become your own trauma. Traumatic memory points. Y'all love to gatekeep your own pain. A bunch of warriors, but you're not ready for war. All mouth. Speaking from a military standpoint, I can tell you straight up, a lot of y'all would not make it in war. And that is not, holy shit, I hope we have to go back to fucking hand-to-hand combat or no shit like that. That is, if it gets to the point to where you have to learn how to scrounge for your basic survival supplies, or if you get into points of learning how to run perimeter security or learning how to run a chain pipeline of logistics so you can figure out where you can go, who you can go, who's safe, who's not safe, a lot of y'all are not mentally capable of that. And I hope, upon all hopes, that you don't have to find that out as a fucking truth. The trauma that 2020 showed in a lot of y'all when you got faced with mortality, when you got faced with 99.3% mortality from a very bad virus, 99.3% chance of survival, it showed a lot of y'all just how fickle you really were. You disavowed your family, you disavowed your children, you disavowed your parents, you disavowed your friend, you disavowed your whole fucking sense of freedom for your fear. Your trauma became your master, and your trauma that was given to you by a master became the only thing mastering you. So then the master figured out the only thing they had to do to master you was give you more trauma. Instill more fear in you. Instill more fear in you and make you feel like something really is that bad that you'll shut the fuck up and stay alive. And even when you thought you was ready for war, you was just ready for worry. Oops. Gatekeeping your own pain. Full of fucking worry. And sharing it with everybody else. Herd mentality. A bunch of hermits. Stay at home. That's what the New Age hermit does. Stay at home and wait for everything outside to get better. And then once everything outside gets better, groundhog. It's safe to come out now. 2024. There's going to be a lot of groundhogs. Gatekeepers. So, going into 66-4, the next line of numbers. 66-4, 66 in my number system, self-sabotage. Self-sabotage, because even when you know you're doing something wrong, you cannot stop yourself because the fear of being wrong and what's already showed you is wrong just don't feel right. Nah, I can just stay in this a little bit longer. I just gotta gain more mastery. Or I just gotta wait until something else kick in to show me that I done hit the point of level of knowledge or ascension for it to all pan out. 12 years of motherfucking slave. Just work one more week. We'll set you free next week. 12 years later. Just work one more week. We'll set you free next week. 12 years later. Caught in a fucking ritual. What's the ritual? Too busy being scared to set yourself free? Did you waiting for who already got you mastered to stop making you a slave? Oops, 66-4, sabotage by what? For the shit you trying to find balance with, but yet the shit you trying to find balance with was already a trap. It was already a trap. It already told you, I'm going to put you in a box, I'm going to contain you, and I'm going to let you be less so that you can learn to become more. Boy. Put you in that box until you learn to behave. Solitary confinement. Holy shit. Sabotaged and trapped. QN Bugs Bunny in that pot of boiling water and them vegetables that he keep cutting up in there himself. Smells good. But it's him in the pot. Smelling his own cooking carcass. And it smells so delicious that he don't realize it. He's the one. Holy shit. On fire. Bugs Bunny was a phoenix. Holy shit, that motherfucker was in a pot of boiling water, smelling himself and adding things to make him smell even better as a meal. But so in love with the desire of how he was smelling that he didn't feel the proper amount of pain. Pain freak. Sabotaged and trapped. Don't even know that the only thing cooking in this realm is your motherfucking energy. Holy shit. Whose energy? My energy. Time. Time is on my side. No, it ain't. Why? Because you're so used to giving it freely that you have no understanding of where the fuck it came from. You don't understand where time comes from. You just know that you're trying to get back in flow with it, but yet you were the flow. But you don't know who you are because you're too busy being the victim that is creating the field of time. that you don't understand the amount of abuse that came from separating yourself into everything that was going to burn you, but you love the way that burn feel, because heaven forbid that I get out of that burn, I might have to see that it was only me sharing my energy with everybody else. That was a reflection of where I would not keep my energy to myself. Oops. Ever ran into somebody who got way too many people in their life? Like, goddamn, every time I see you, you got something going on. You or somebody new every time I fucking see you. Holy shit, Angela Simmons. Sorry. Might have been a bad example. Might have been. I mean, every fucking time you turn around, that motherfucker in a new relationship. Just don't know how to fucking be good on their own. Always just doing. Just love they fucking pain. Love they pain so much that they gotta share that energy with others that are a reflection of the same shit. You know I ain't about shit, but you want some of this energy, indulgence, I'm gonna give it to you. But don't get mad when you get hurt. Cause see, I'm already hurt so much that it don't hurt. But this is called living. 66 and 4. Sabotage and trapped. What's the sabotage? Your level of empathy. Your level of empathy. You too connected to 6, my traumas. Remember, we're dealing with 66. You connected to one of them 6s. Holy shit. 66, 2 6s. The whole problem is you got empathy for what you think is showing you a safe you. Yeah, you ain't safe. Sorry, that's a lot of y'all. I've been there, so I'm going to say that. As a being who is known as a fucking sacred whore, I have not been safe over the years. I am indulgence incarnate used to be my name. You can dance with this devil and you gonna sure enough taste this light. Get it? Not safe. Because I had too much empathy for what I could do to you and for you and with you than what I was doing to myself by giving you my TIME. Ta-da. But when I empathy energetically moved into a path called me, empath, energetically move into a path. I moved back into the path of my wholeness. I had to start seeing, well, holy shit, I just kept on connecting to things that were a reflection of me in dissection. Light. Light is nothing but energy in dispersal. Some of y'all might do well to learn that. You beings of love and light. Light is nothing but energy and dispersal. Don't be the light, be the motherfucking source. Because if you keep giving light to the shadows that mean to kill you, self-sabotage. Self-sabotage. You keep on connecting to everything going on around you, but holy shit, my dear mermaid, when you gonna get in the water? When that mermaid gonna get in the water and stop swimming around everything else that's got it trapped? Remember, this is 66-4. You sabotaged and trapped. If you're a mermaid and you keep connecting to everything around you but won't get in your own water, you've already energetically killed yourself. Why? Because you think the trap can set you free when the whole way out was to just get in your water. So you mean the trap was me? Yes. The trap was the 4. The shit that was ruling over you. The emperor. The shit you keep on focusing on. The shit you keep on focusing on becomes the shit that rules over you. But remember I told you at the beginning, the whole thing was victimology. The ritual is to inundate you with so many things that make you feel like less, that within that containment field of less, you just look to become more without understanding what made me less in the first place. Why am I energetically left here in struggle with a guide on how I can struggle less? Oops. So your 66-4 says that you are empathy. You got empathy for the shit, and it's the only thing you're focusing on. So you focusing on the trap. Now I'll finish up real quick. It takes you to 22228. 4 2s and an 8. Infestation of knowledge. When you're dealing with 4 of the same numbers with me, I call it an infestation because that thing has went past viral. Remember I told you 3 is like a trap. 4 is, holy shit, it's an infestation. It's an infestation of 2s. What's 2? What I think I know. The shit that I'm connected to. I think I know the trap. So then me trying to use the trap to get free, mean I'm only infected and infested by the same shit that's already got my mentality in the first place. So an infestation of knowledge that leaves you with the 8. Back in the struggle. Leads you back in the struggle. Too many of y'all know too much about your limits but have zero awareness, let alone acquaintance with your perceived wholeness. You are too busy working for the shit that has you in dissection. Mastering the dissection but never learning to honor your wholeness. Sandwich Wiki. Infected. You got that shard in your head. You got the energon cube in your head, but you don't know how to use its power. You don't know how to use its power, so holy shit. You keep on growing as an energy source. Holy shit, wait a minute. This is a ritual. What's the ritual? Time. What do you mean time? Get you to invest in the misunderstanding of your own energy so I can use your energy to create better uses for you. What do you mean? All you're doing is creating more experience using my energy to create more experiences with my energy? To create more energy by taking time from me? Shh, we got you, player. Don't worry about it. Just keep growing. See, this is Archangel Metatron in my cards. The scribe, he who writes the stories in the angelics. And that's the field of time. Your time gets created, and all it is a catalog story. It's a catalog story of experiences. Dealing with higher beings, they'll tell you time is nothing but a marker for experiences. In this. Hey, it really is though. Higher energetic beings will tell you that time in this perceptual realm is only a marker for the experiences, and the whole experience in this realm is experience. The experiment in experiencing thoughts that produce choices, choices that produce actions, action that produce consequences, consequences that produce more time. This is a fucking time farm. Time farm for you not understanding your energy, so you willingly energon cube. Some of y'all are closer to my age. Remember the old Transformers, and they used to be like Megatron and Soundwave, and they take these big cubes, and next thing you know, they fill them full of energy. More energon cubes, Megatron. Holy shit, more energon cubes, Megatron. What do you mean? Time. Fill up another cube. What are you doing with it? Shh. Don't worry, we got more rituals coming up. No, see, that can't be what it is. You're right. Shh. Learn your astrology. It might tell you that Scorpio over there might be bad for you next week, but don't take no accountability for why you're bad for yourself. Shh. There's a train coming up. Shh. 2222. Infestation of knowledge. Give you so much shit to know that you don't know that some of the shit that you know is the same shit that you need to quit learning. Oop, 8. Why? Because it might be a trap. Why you mean it's a trap? Because all it's doing is making you grow more knowledgeable in the same shit that's got you trapped. But you don't feel trapped because you feel free because you know. 8, struggle mind. Infinitely looped into eating the same shit that's shitting on you, but you too busy eating the shit that's shitting on you that you don't realize that, holy shit, I'm shitting on myself. And I love it. Oops. And I love it. What I tell you 6 was your traumas. When you try and learn how to master what's mastering you, because you didn't realize that mastering what's mastering you only means that you mastered yourself on another layer and level where you were already fucking enslaved. Why not learn how to break the system of mastery and figure out what's got me mastered in the first place before I give it my delicious energy? Time. But you love it, even though that motherfucking shit is burning and biting your ass and you grabbing it by the heel. I love hard loads of vast energy. Holy shit, more energon cubes. Megatron, LOVE, loads of vast energy. Good sound wave. Sound wave. Holy shit. Sound wave. Light solidified and amplified through movement. Shut up. You can come up with all kind of definitions and ideologies for this shit in this fucking realm. Why? Delusion. Let me stop. 3322.6. 33, the experience. Hi, this universe, which is only a reflection of light in dissection, this universe speaks in vibrations and sequences. Because that sound wave I told you about has a numerical expression of value. The peaks and valleys in a wave, they have numerical expression of value, and therefore in the numerical expression of value, they have definition. That's the solidity point. That's the basis of real numerology, not this bullshit on this fucking planet. The basis of it is sonic energy that has been dispersed, and it has an energetic value and meaning based off of the fucking positioning. 33. Experiences. Why? Because it's thoughts. 3. That actually become in duplication. A thought that creates another thought is automatically a fucking experience. Why? Because it's already gained energetic investment, which means it's already been chosen. I should go to the store. See, that was one thought that already had 3 implications. Going to the store, not going to the store, and not thinking about going to the store. 3 at the minimum. Shh, don't fuck with that. That'll leave you up all night, and then 333 will creep up on you real quick. Energetic reflection points. So 33, the experience in your head. That 22, holy shit, I keep connecting to the master builder. What are you building? Energon, cubes, Megatron. What are you building? A spiritual journey based off of your choices. So the 33 says, here's an experience that you can 22 choose to build, and it ain't gonna do nothing but show you a 6. Another trauma. Shit that you love. What do you mean it's another trauma? Because I had to exert a load of vast energy. Attachment. Love is an attachment. Love has a condition in this realm. I'm sorry, little boys and little girls. Love in this realm has a value. Anything that has a value has a condition. That's an attachment. Sorry. Hurt your little feelings. But remember, I told you, if everything in the realm that you use to set you free, but it's the same shit designed to keep your ass enslaved, you your own master. 33:22:6. Experiences build the spiritual journey, yet the only thing you find and love is your traumas. 6. Your unconditional field of possibilities and probabilities of energy in application. That's what a 6 is. It is the infinite field of possibilities and probabilities, and you choose to dive in. You can find yourself anywhere. 6 is foundations. You can find yourself in any experience, but is it going to traumatize you? The answer is automatically yes. It's either going to feel good, trauma, or feel bad, trauma. But either way it goes, it's going to feel. F-E-E-L and F-I-L-L. It's going to take up space called what? Time. Holy shit, this is my energy. Energon, cubes, Megatron. Experiences build a spiritual journey, yet the only thing you find love, and love is your traumas. The after effects, but never the accountability to stop creating more. Before I give my love to you, I need to understand the value of me. See, if you're going to play this game in this planet, before you give your love to somebody else, understand what love is for you. And then find out if there's reciprocity in that other person. If you can't get out of duality, at least quit duplicating yourself. You understand that? Stop fake loving others because you have not learned to really love yourself. Holy shit, 33, have the experience of you. Holy shit, have the experience of you. 17, the star card. The plentifulness is within you, not in everything else you keep separating yourself into. Sacred twins. Stop trying to find your twin flame. See, I can't find my wholeness until I find that other part of me. Who put the other part of you there? See, that's just the way the universe designed us. Who told you that shit? Who told you and showed you that you were already made in separation? Page 3 told me that. Well, I had a channeling session with that side of trauma in my mind that verified it. You love to star in the same shit. This got you pulled apart. Holy shit. 1, the illusionist. 7, false you. This is the illusion of where you keep on building a journey. 7, the chariot, the journey. The alchemy of a journey will be what you star in. 1 + 7, 8. But what you star in already got you in victim energy. Why? Because what are you starring in? An energetic experience. But are you a show? Nickelodeon like a motherfucker. Are you a show? Yes, I'm a universe. I'm one page in a song. No, the universe is a reflection of me when I'm irresponsible with my energy. Try that one. The universe is a reflection of me where I'm irresponsible with my energy and have produced a motherfucking experience that now can be written into a holy shit song. Vibrational sequences. 32, 22, 6. Here's your 33. The shit you keep on starring in. 22. The shit you keep on starring is the shit you keep on building. 22. The shit you keep on embracing. It's another 8. Holy shit. Remember I told you about them 88s? It's another 8. I'm starring in my traumas because I keep gatekeeping them and they won't set me free. Why won't they set you free? Because holy shit, 6 is the only thing you keep on finding. Holy shit, the infinity loop. See, I wonder why I keep incarnating with the same people, because you still eating the same shit. I wonder why 987 life cycles later I'm still stuck on Earth, because you keep on eating the same shit. 6, you keep on eating the same traumas. Why? Because you love it. Holy shit, you love the struggle. I can't make this shit up. 888. Oops. 888. You gonna keep on going until you actually conquer knowledge. When I conquer knowledge, then I conquer me. See, it's me versus me. Holy shit. If it's you versus you, who gonna win? Me. Who gonna lose? Me. Duh. Rut roll, Raggy. You done 888'd yourself. Remember I told you that's a fucking infestation. When you hit 3 numbers in a row, you mind, body, soul yourself. What's the 8? Struggle. Struggle in your mind, struggle in your body, struggle in your soul. What's the value of the 888? Because 888 is an infestation of mind, body, and soul, where all you're doing is infinitely looping your energy. Holy shit. More energon cubes. Infinitely looping your energy into experiences, trying to find out when one of them going to end so you can sit still and set yourself free. But yet you are in an infestation of movement. The infinity wheel. Samsara's loop. The reincarnation cycle, the phoenix cycle, all of the fucking above. Different names, same fucking energetic process. Holy shit, 888, 24. Oops, another 8. Holy shit, another 8, another 8, another 8, another 8. Struggle. You started with struggle, you're going to end with it. Struggle less. Struggle less till you can start to understand where struggling more has become so glamorized and so deliciously traumatizing to your soul that you realize that your soul ain't ready to be free. Your soul has been healing its traumas, trying to learn to move less, but it is not invested in no movement at all. It just wants to see more. That translates in this realm because people don't want to see something different. We just want to see something better from the same shit that's been showing us the same. That's why you vote. That's why you fucking vote. Because you're full of fucking illusions and you are expecting fucking alchemy by giving your magic to the shit that you know should be working for you, but ain't never worked for you. But like I keep saying, everything is a reflection of you, so it won't work for you because you won't work for yourself. You're too busy working for your traumas. You're too busy connected to the bullshit you think you know, yet the shit you think you know has never shown you the shit that you want to see. But I digress. Your trains and your transits will work out for you. Love you. Love you. Love you enough to stop exerting loads of vast energy and sit your punk ass down to be still. Let me out of here, motherfucker.